welcome back to your protein-inspired Afternoon Express Masterclass. Now, we are back in our main kitchen, and the ladies holding us down this time is the beautiful Notoli here next to me. How are you, girl?
I'm fresh. I'm hungry as well.
Yeah, you're hungry. Okay, I'm so glad you came hungry because we're about to feed you. And of course, we've got our ever so vibrant, fresh, lovely Annie. Are you ready to get cooking?
I am ready to learn.
Oh, I love that. Well, Jay, you definitely have a few lessons here. And this is your favorite recipe.
It's my favorite recipe. Oh, I can just imagine myself on the couch with like 4 crumbed pork chops on my lap and just enjoying myself.
Well, let's show South Africa how to do it. There's so many different cuts of meat available, and today we're going to show you how to make crumbed pork chops paired with a fresh Waldorf salad and a tangy Clover Classic dairy snack dressing. This great combo of flavors turns a simple meal into something extraordinary. I love that.
Extraordinary.
Love it. Listen. I'm glad we've got some vibes in the kitchen today.
Yes.
Let's just shimmy while we do this, but we're going to get it started. Now, do you guys know what a Waldorf salad is?
No, I don't. Do you?
It sounds very weird.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's just a salad with fruit and nuts.
Oh.
So you can play around. Most people use walnuts. We've got some almonds. So we're going to start on that. I know today's about the meat.
And the ladies are already, we have not even gotten into this recipe just with the first ingredients.
I love nuts. I personally love nuts, especially almond.
Yeah. Okay, so you'll enjoy this recipe. So I'm going to ask you to start on the dressing.
Okay.
So we've got some whole grain mustard. You can put that into the bowl and start getting that together.
Okay.
I'm going to scoop in the oh-so-heavenly Clover Classic Dairy Snack. And this is just such a nice touch to this dressing. So most people will use your mayonnaise, but I think with the pork chop, you want something a bit more fresher, creamier, lighter. And I think this will definitely add that to this dish. And then on your side...
And coming through with all of that power, I mean, Clover Classic Dairy Snack is deliciously smooth and creamy and makes for the perfect dressing in this recipe, as Jay has already mentioned. It's a great source of 10 vitamins and versatile to use in various dishes. Or, of course, like I like to enjoy it on its own.
Well, me too. I mean, just that and my pork chops. I'm in heaven.
Match made in heaven. So on this side, Notoli, you
Hi.
love yourself some fruit, I see.
Actually.
Oh.
Oh, I see grapes. Yes, yes.
Is that like your favorite little thing to snack on?
Honestly, I finished all the grapes in the house.
And you can see your bandmate knows you so well.
I know.
Yes.
So over here, we're going to just add all of these ingredients into the bowl. You see how simple we've made it for you
Right.
today?
Right.
And you can play around with the ratio. So you play around with what you love, but essentially we just have some red apples, celery, some white grapes, and some almonds. So you can play around over there.
All the grapes.
And then, are you ready to kickstart this into 6th gear?
Yes.
Are you ready?
We are ready.
How about this side? Are you ready?
We're all ready.
Ons is gereed.
So I've got my pork chops and I'm going to lightly dust it in some flour. Now this is the key for the perfect crust, okay? Lightly dust it in some seasoned flour.
Okay.
Then we're going to go into our egg wash, okay? Nice and lovely in that egg wash. And then we've got some delicious panko breadcrumbs, right? And now you don't have to use the panko breadcrumbs. You can use any kind of breadcrumbs that you have at home, whatever's accessible to you. And then we're going to go into a lovely sizzling pan of butter. Now you can see this butter's browned already.
Yeah.
And that's a lovely touch to this dish. You can brown the butter. It adds like a nuttiness, a smokiness to it.
Yeah.
And that will pair nicely with our salad today.
Ooh. Okay.
Very
Now we
exciting.
look
I mean, we are a bunch of mischiefs here in the kitchen. Notoli and I have a little bit of a scheme going on.
Okay.
What's going on
So
there?
we just objecting to one ingredient in the lineup. So we like substituting with more of the other ingredients. So we agreed on this.
Yes, yes.
We literally put like 5 pieces of celery in there.
Soze, look.
Soze.
Soze.
You also don't like celery.
I've tasted this thing before. My lord, you are great, but
Yeah. Also, it's got this weird bitter taste, and
It tastes like a tree.
quite literally. But it is good for us. It is nutritious. So we have to kind of make an allowance this
Yeah,
time.
and remember I said you can play around with it. Ideally, this is just the basis. And remember, you've got your 10 sources of vitamins in your Clover Classic Dairy Snack. So you're getting the healthy somewhere.
Right.
Okay, so you can play around with it and then just toss it around.
Yep.
You can actually pass it over to me.
And what is
So-
the cooking time on this?
So with a pork chop again, can you just raise that for us? With a pork chop again, it depends on the thickness. So 2 centimeters thick, 4 minutes on either side, and then again into your oven for 8 to 10 minutes at 180 degrees.
And I suppose that was what the trick was when creating this, because a lot of people tend to overcook pork, but this is succulent. It is absolutely, surprisingly enough, fresh as well.
Yeah.
So this is very important, especially also pairing it with the Waldorf salad.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Jay. What else are you guys doing on that side?
So we just put some of our Clover Classic Dairy Snack dressing onto the salad, and we're just going to plate that right next to our pork chop. And you can see it's a well-balanced meal.
Ew, yeah.
Love that. Well, congratulations to you guys. I think the salad made it.
It's
Absolutely. It was
definitely
the
the
salad.
salad.
It was the salad, okay.
Not the dressing.
And
What
if
you
you
say
want to
now?
get your hands on this recipe, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Team salad.
Yeah, boy.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.